Can I fart though?
Oh, watch out.
Dude over there. Dude
Go
over there.
outside.
I won't fart. I won't fart.
No, how can you control
It has to be loud.
Just do it. Make it loud.
Just aim that way.
I don't want to.
don't do
I'm
it.
scared. I'm scared because it might be like shit's on fire.
Sit you on fire.
If you want him to fart, you gotta smell it.
Oh, dude.
Well, I'm not gonna stick my fucking nose
No,
in
but
this
then-
dingleberry.
It's not good, dude.
Okay, I won't do it. I won't do it.
It's not good.
Like how serious Joe is getting.
I won't do it. But if you guys smell a fart, Nick farted.
Protein farts.
Nick did it. Nick did it.
You can tell Bart's in his protein. You know what I mean?
And welcome back to a very personal episode of The Careful Boys, where we are going to talk about, because we're in flow of this, and I know you got special situations, whether you guys got your own gyms or whatever, but all of us are in kind of like a workout phase.
Can I fart though?
Like I said, we're all working out right now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We all got goals and stuff like that, but in terms of the gym goer experience, what are you guys' like gym pet peeves?
It's hilarious.
Oh, this guy probably has a fuck ton.
I know. I
He trains
chill out.
and works at one.
Yeah. So like for my thing,
You kind of own one, but it's okay. We can breeze right over that one.
I think a common one is re-racking weights. That's an easy one. Because it's something that you could do that people just don't do. And it's just like, it could just make things way easier. The other thing I don't like about the gym,
Cause that's like the people that like go to the supermarket, they get the chicken breast, like, I don't eat it anymore, and I put it in the cereal aisle.
yeah, it's just
What's
like,
going bad at the cereal aisle?
it's like, yeah, you could do that. Like, it's not against the rules, but it's also like, you're fucking someone's day up a little
Put
bit.
it back where the chicken was.
I just wish people in the gym were better with working together on getting your workouts. Like, if Bart's on the bench press, like, I could probably try to work something in with him. But sometimes it's like, some guys are a little funny, some guys are a little like, this is my area. You cannot come in this area. Which I get, but in a public gym setting, it's like,
Commercial gyms different from like specialty though too.
yeah. Like, if you had to go in a commercial gym, it's just a whole nother bag of worms. Nobody re-racks weights over there.
It's the worst. I still go to 24 Hour Fitness.
It's just...
Hey, the 24-hour fitness in Pasadena is weird, huh?
Which one?
Underground one?
Underground one.
Yeah, that was a
It's
trip.
kind of tight though.
And it smells like chlorine down there.
Because they have
the
the
pool.
pool. Yeah, that's right.
It's like weird, but it's like kind of tight. You're just like, whoa, there's room here. Whoa.
Yeah, there's all these secret compartments.
Yeah.
Re-racking weights is a big one, but
I don't know if this happens at your guys' gym because you guys are more of like a private studio.
Yeah.
But this happens at commercial gyms and at Barbell. There'll be people that come in and they have their favorite spot. Whether it's their favorite bench, favorite squat rack, or favorite deadlift, or favorite whatever. They come in and then they leave their shit there so they can save it. But then now they go and like socialize.
they could do other
Go
stuff.
hang out.
Hit cardio.
Or what? Hit cardio. And then so the people, and it's cool because it's like, okay, maybe you're a competitive powerlifter and your training is 2 to 3 hours, but not everyone's like you. Other members, some of them are just regular work people that need to get in and get out. So they need like a 30-minute, 45-minute workout. And then so they come in and like, oh, that's taken, okay. And then they're like looking around and the whole time it's just a duffel bag there.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, don't save it. And if you do have the 3 hours to work out, you have the time to go do all your shit and then go find one when it opens up. But then don't get in the way of the people that are busy trying to get in and out.
Yeah.
They're hogging it.
Yeah, the hoggers, that's a pet peeve too.
Because some guys get so protective about their space and like their areas, their machines, all that. And it's like, 100%. That's cool if you own the gym. If this is your home gym, then yeah, you could hog up everything you want. But it's like, no matter what gym you go to, you always have to kind of like think about the other
Yeah,
person.
it's not your home. You're
Or
you're
just
in a
wait-
public space.
It would just go easier for everybody if everybody was like 10% a little bit more like, hey, let's just all work
This
together.
is how particular it can get. And this is like the more specialty gym you go to, you'll see this more. This would be really weird at a fucking like 24 hour. But there's people that bring their own bars too.
Okay.
So there's be people that'll bring their own bars. I'm like, are you straight up? Did you pack this in your fucking Camry? You have to lay the back seat down and run it from the trunk all the way to the front seat? Like, how the fuck did you pack this thing in and you're driving with this thing every day? So like, we had so many that now at Barbell, we have a private bar section. So we have a stand.
Really?
People, did you,
Especially for powerlifting.
did you
'cause
know,
people nerd out
did you
about
know
it, bro.
there's like combo locks, like bike locks? There's locks for barbells.
Wow.
So in the members only section, people they put their bar.
You don't have to go through the door bringing a barbell every
It's like, yo, this is crazy. We'll just have a members only. You put it there, and then you put your combo lock on there. Because then before that, people be like, could have sworn someone used my bar. I'm like, we didn't want to deal with that. Put your combo lock on there.
Damn, that's hilarious.
But then this is not unique to us. A lot, like the more specialty gym you go to, there's people that have like, there's very particular about their stuff.
That's actually a really cool perk at your gym though.
To let them.
Is that pretty standard with all powerlifting gyms nowadays? They have like a whole members only for
That,
their
I,
only specific
that I
dumbbells?
don't know, but we try to be as accommodating as possible. And with our members only, there's probably at least 10 bars there.
Wow.
What?
Yeah,
That's tight.
it's
Crazy
crazy.
rent.
Dude, you know what's a really big pet peeve of mine is like when you're waiting for something to free up and the person's just on their phone. Like they're resting, but they're on their phone, so they're resting way longer than they're supposed to. Like over like
Yup.
5 minutes. And I'm like, bro, just so for me, in order to avoid that, I purposely leave my phone like in my car or something. I leave everything in the car and I just go in with just my keys and then I just work out.
And then you get through your workout pretty quick.
Dude, you go through it so much faster because you're resting and you have nothing else to do but rest.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, cool, I feel good, and then you go.
If you're at the gym and you're having too good of a time on your phone, I don't like it.
Yeah, and plus it's like you're grabbing shit, it's dirty, and then you bring your phone into it. It's just fucking gross. It's nasty.
But you know what's interesting about like the physical aspect of some people's lifestyle, and I was having this conversation before, but like let's say like your main thing that you really love is like jujitsu, right? Then the gym life oftentimes is like almost an accessory, or like it subsidizes your ability to practice jujitsu because you already have a physical thing. Some people don't do anything physical outside of gym, so that's like
That's their sport.
that's their sport.
I gym.
But part of me feels like you got to do a sport though.
I know, I get it.
That's how I feel. With the bodybuilder dudes, I'm like, you have to go do something else. Like that's crazy. You can't just be good at working out. You have to do a sport. You have to do something athletic. You have to jump. You have to sprint. Because like it also just makes you a more well-rounded like athlete person.
Just what some people do.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
nah, dude. New rule: you gotta play a sport. You gotta be able to catch a ball. Like if you throw a ball to a bodybuilder, what do they look like? They're like,
Oh, dude, they ain't gonna be.
oh,
like
my
this,
goodness.
they crush the ball.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you gotta be able to catch something. You know, you're gonna play catch with your kid one day.
But what
You do
was
have a
your
kid.
point on that? Like,
No, I mean that's the thing though. Like when some people like their entire physical world is the gym.
Yeah.
Then the socializing, the lackadays, the staying there for 3 hours, the like this is my space, this is my home.
Yeah.
It's because that's like a part of their identity.
Bodybuilding.
Whereas like for me, for example, like dance maybe is part of my identity. So the gym life or like staying fit is almost like subsidizing my ability to nurture my identity outside of the
more
gym.
time at the dance studio versus than at the gym type
Yeah.
of thing.
Right.
You know, where at the dance studio, I might be like, I'm hogging this space. I'm gonna put my bag down. Like, this is like where I zone out. This is where I'm gonna socialize with people so I can like feel a vibe and a culture.
Because that's their community.
That's what the front desk area is for. Put your duffel bag over there and go socialize.
But that's also like if you're trying to run practice at the dance studio and someone's talking and socializing, you'd be like, hey, bro. Stop fucking talking, hit these moves. Like, let's get to work, you know?
Totally get it.
That same type of shit, yeah. Because if we had guys in jiu-jitsu class, like, sometimes they're talking, I'm like, hey, bro, like, get to your drills. What are you doing? Like, we're here to work. Come on, let's go.
One thing I don't like is if there's existing cultures, people don't follow the existing culture. So you see this at We Spa a lot. There's a fucking thing that says like, you gotta get butt naked in the fucking pool. But there's always fucking only Armenians and black dudes. They always fucking wear the shorts into the water, and they're like, bro, like you already
They're bashful.
Yeah, it already says you gotta get fucking butt naked, get with the program. And then that's like that at some jujitsu gyms too.
Maybe they're being considerate to the Asians.
Whoa, why?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
by that?
Huge hogs? What do you think I meant?
That's disgusting, dude. Nobody was thinking that. Nobody was thinking that.
Yeah, but I like it when there's like, oh, you understand there's a culture here and you kind of like fit into this culture.
Is it normal gym etiquette to like clean the equipment after you're done using it?
I think that's extraordinary.
Really?
Like, if you do that, I was like, oh, that's a good, you know what I think? I go, that's a good person, and I walk away.
I think if you clearly see like your sweat residue,
Yeah.
you should wipe that.
Dude,
I'm like, that's a type
Dude, I see some people working out and as soon as they're done, they just fucking leave, and then it's like gross as fuck.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
Then I go, I'm hitting
Like,
shoulders.
you sit
then.
down and you stand up and there's like an ass print. It's like you should wipe that.
Yeah, and
I get that some people don't like have sweat or don't have body odor, and it's like if I don't see it, I'm not like pissed off at you. I'm just more like, okay, if I want to be a germ freak or whatever, germaphobe, I'll wipe it before I use it and after. But like, I get it. It's more of a bonus.
I just like when people are considerate in public spaces.
Yes,
like
yes.
it stands out a lot. Like when somebody like takes the extra step just to wipe their own stuff, or just like, hey, sorry, my bag's in the way, my bad.
or even when they're done with it and then they know you're waiting for it, they'll just go up to, hey, bro, you want me to wipe that down for you? And then I'm like, yeah, for sure.
I appreciate it, thank you. Like those interactions are very nice.
Honest confession.
What?
I'm more prone to and or likely in a commercial gym to wipe stuff if I know there's females present.
That's tight.
Why, you want to look good?
I don't know. It's just a feeling.
Just in case you want to like get a workout partner or something, right? I'm constantly doing that. I'm going up to ladies all the time and I'm like, hey, you want to work out with me? That's my move.
I guess maybe it's probably like all dude locker room mentality. If it's like all guys in a spot, then like everybody's like, yeah, whatever. And then the second like a girl walks in or something, it's like, okay, well, all right, be it.
Yeah.
Oh, you want it to be more clean for them?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just something that you literally were conditioned growing up as a kid.
Guy with a sister. That's why.
Probably.
Guy with a sister.
I think like you guys been to gyms like different places all over the U.S. and the world, right?
Yeah.
Each city operates different too. Because I remember we went to a gym in Australia, and then like they came at us because we weren't wiping down after we worked out after every single machine.
Oh yeah, it's like going to Asia in a swimming pool. They're like, "Where's your swim cap?"
Oh yeah.
We don't wear that gay shit in America.
I don't even know how to put one on.
And then and I just think even in LA or like when I work out at 24 in Hawaii, everybody wipes down. Everyone's hella like chill.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think it's just their etiquette is a little bit more like
Hawaiians are gym goers though.
Yeah.
They're
But then-
hardcore.
But then like if I go up here, 24 right here, it's chaotic, dude. Like people are like, I remember I was like fucking doing the pull downs, and then I took a break, and then I went up and I was like, wait, why the fuck is one side lighter than the other? And I looked back, and then this lady took a fucking like a 10-pound off of my machine and walked off with it.
Oh
While
my God.
I was fucking working out, bro.
That's Chinese culture.
Yeah. He got to it before I asked the question.
I think she was Mexican or something like that. Yeah.
She's just big eye Chinese.
But I think she was in the zone because she had music on and she was just like in it. So I think she was just like, oh, I need a 10, and she grabbed it. But I'm like, why did you take it off of my fucking machine while I'm working out?
Some people out here in LA, they're just so clueless, bro. Or not even clueless, like they're just so
Not mindful.
Yeah, not mindful. Like they're not really worried about what the fuck you're doing at all. Like,
It's one of those things where you gotta like accept like you get what you pay for, and it's not to say that it's like we're going to Planet Fitness, but even at this point in like the game, especially even in like a LA culture, like 24-hour fitness is like a ghetto gym, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm talking, you go to almost any 24-hour fitness, and you'll still see like cholos in there with like their fucking high knee socks or like white beaters and like low shorts, and they're just getting their workout in, and you're like, dang, dude. Like,
Dude, the sauna feels like I'm in prison.
for real.
Like all of us are just tatted up in there, and then there's like an Asian OG talking about some shit with a Mexican OG, and it looks like they're like their prison buddies talking about back in the days.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting here going like, fuck, man, shit hasn't changed.
You know what's interesting? I went to a gym in Taiwan, and there's a section where it's like squat racks and everything, and then there's the regular part of the gym with all the machines, right? I went into the section with the squat racks because I wanted to do legs, and then the worker comes like, oh no, it's girls only. And I'm like,
Oh.
Did you get in her face?
guys can't do squat rack? That's fucked up. But the whole section is just like lower body, and it's only for women.
It's probably for chicks to work out and not
In a safe, yeah.
yeah, not have dudes be staring and shit.
Yeah.
Trying to assist their
For sure,
squats
but
and
then
stuff.
at least have like a squat rack for dudes. Like
So there's no squat rack
yeah,
for
there
men?
was 0 squat racks for guys. I was like, what the fuck?
pretty crazy.
It's only leg machines, and I was like, damn, that's so odd. Like, why don't they just?
They're like, he don't need an ass. Guys don't want to do that
No,
one.
for sure.
Pet peeve of mine is I also don't like it if girls are dressed like their fucking titties and ass are about to pop out, and then they wonder why everyone's staring. That's also crazy too.
Oh yeah,
That's like a new one. You know how like they were doing that all over like TikTok and Reels, where they would like catch a guy that's just like going like this, and they're like, "Look at these motherfuckers looking at me." And it's like,
Zoom in on their
girl,
face.
you're wearing a thong and like a fucking tube top, like.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. They also gotta understand, they generically, whatever. But it's like, if you're a buff dude at the gym and you walk by, I'm in gym mode, I'm gonna look at your fucking buff muscles too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Both.
that's true.
it's the same shit.
And so that to me goes back to the culture thing, because if you guys ever been to Dragon's Lair in Las Vegas, it's a bodybuilding gym. So sometimes chicks will straight walk in, heels and bikini, because they're already ready to go in to train and maybe start doing their stage prep or whatever. No one bats an eye. So I'm like, if you want to dress crazy, there are places for you. Just like at Dragon's Lair, you'll straight up dudes, they're in the middle of the workout, they take off their shirt and they're wearing a Speedo and they're flexing in the mirror because they're bodybuilders, right? No one bats an eye.
Yeah, because they're used to that.
They're used to it. So I'm
part of
like,
their training.
But if you try to bring your culture into LA Fitness, like that's not their LA Fitness.
Everybody's gonna stand.
But that to me that makes more sense because it's actually bodybuilding. Like they're not sexualizing it, right?
Yeah.
These women, they're not competitive bodybuilders. They're not athletes. They're just going in fucking straight up hoe gear and then going, these motherfuckers looking at me. And I'm like, you know you don't regularly go to the gym, dude. Like you're just fucking doing thirst trap shit to get like videos.
for sure.
That's why you gotta go to the gym in thick shades.
Yeah. Big old thick
so
ones.
sad.
Look at this guy.
Cataract ones.
It's like clout chasing. It's like you're and then these guys are just like working out. And then I'm like, dude, what would make way more sense is if a girl's working out wearing like fucking Mormon gear. And she's
I
just
see that.
doing her shit and all these guys are just like drooling
Yeah,
and shit
yeah.
like
Just like looking like Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah,
Yep.
I've seen girls come in with just like sweats and t-shirts, and I'm like, that's cool. I respect that because like there's some that just wear like the what is it called, leggings, where it literally carves out their ass.
Those are the best ones.
That's
though.
the
Those
new
are the best
style.
ones.
That's a new style.
If you got a nice ass, you should like let us look at it.
Point of that. Why don't you just wear regular leggings? Like, it has to be the one that like specifically.
Because it makes them feel confident when they train, Can.
Yeah,
Okay?
but
I think if you look good,
You throw those on, you tell me you're not gonna start doing RDLs. You tell me when you have those on, you're like, you know what? I'm gonna squat today. I don't care if it's for ladies only. I'm gonna
looking
go.
good is a societal concept. Society is like the other part of the equation. You need the rest of us to acknowledge that you look good for you to look
And
good.
Can, you know what they say?
What?
You look good. You
are good.
no. You do good.
You do
But remember when we first started going to the gym, like it was normal that you have your out like regular everyday clothes, and when they get old, that becomes your gym clothes.
Yep.
And then you didn't buy clothes separately just for the gym.
Nope.
Maybe rich
Still
people
don't.
did because they had the
you do, though.
tracksuit, they had whatever.
Now it's an event.
The gym is like the fucking club.
Yep.
Like that's why people dress up to go there to fucking go talk. And
Yeah.
that's what I don't like, because I'm like, man, you motherfuckers do not work out and you're just hogging up that machine. And then like, man, I'm like, go to the club. Be like normal fucking 20-year-olds and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And
You
then
gotta
on
dress
Friday
codes.
night, if you try to go, forget about it, dude. You'll have like fucking 10 teenagers by the bench press just sitting there. And then everyone taking turns. And I'm like, fuck, motherfucking bitch.
I got like a kind of rich, like funny ass cousin of mine who goes to Equinox on like the west side, like
That was a trip.
right? And she's like, yo, you know, like I don't pay this amount of money to go to Equinox to be like kind of like top 10% hot people there. I'm going there because I want to see all the hot people. Where the fuck did everybody go?
Oh, they're all gone.
Cracking up.
Where did everyone go?
I don't know. Like I think a bunch of specialty gyms started popping up, so
Yeah.
people stopped doing like their Equinox membership and like started like going to different influencer like weird special. Because there's a lot of
Oh, influencer gyms.
specialty gyms now.
There are.
Before Equinox used to just kind of be like the nice apex of like the commercial gyms,
Yeah.
your LA Fitness, 24 Hour Planet, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Equinox was just like your S tier, rich people, hot people go there.
$300 a month or something.
Exactly.
And it was the it was where people met to network.
Exactly. But now it's like there's a bunch of other random gyms that are everywhere.
There's like women only gym. Like before, specialty gyms only you just spent like more hardcore or whatever. But now there's like more posh specialty gyms. There's like private, almost like semi-private studio gyms where they cap their membership so you'll know they'll never have this much traffic. But because of that, everyone pays a little bit more. But people are okay with that.
Yeah.
Because girls don't want to get hassled. They just want to go on the Stairmaster.
That's a big one, dude.
There's a lot of specialty gyms now.
They're like performance only gyms. There's so many different.
So many, yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy.
If you're hot, I'm gonna stare at you.
Deal with it.